Yes, live again here with my good friend Borak from the UK. It has been, I just checked here, I think 6 weeks since we were on last time. We did it, I think just before the new year. So 6 weeks, more or less, since we had Borak on, where he showed his take on uranium. This first video will be purely uranium. Then the second part, as always, will be gold and silver, oil, gas, platinum, palladium, and what else Borak has in store for us. So without any further ado, Borak, quickly let the newcomers in. Let me know where they can find you, what you do, and when you feel you're ready, you can just start to do what you do best, as always, and that is.
Hi everyone. Casper, thanks for having me again. I always appreciate it. We have a nice chat before the video.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, it's hopefully we'll meet in person one day.
That is the plan. That is
Yeah,
that would be
yeah.
nice.
So I'm Burak from Trading Channels UK, tradingchannels.uk, that's the website. And I'm at Trading Channels on X, on YouTube, everywhere is Trading Channels. So yeah, I've been a long-term, a very, maybe more than enough long-term bull on uranium. I started covering it, well, basically, I think 2016 or so.
Yeah.
Those were my initial. They're way too early. From 2016 all the way to 2019, 20, of course, COVID crash. It didn't do much. Some of them started, some of them didn't, but we are obviously up big since the COVID lows.
Yeah.
Some of them have gone 10 times, some of them gone 5, 6 times, but they're all up big. But yeah, obviously the last time when we covered it, it was 6 weeks ago, and quite a lot of things happened after and after the after. So we when we were doing that 6 weeks ago, we were bullish and it kept on going for a while. But the last 2-3 weeks we are pulling back. And I'm going to, well, basically give my 2 cents on what we are up to from here. And I'm going to start with, as usual, the Cameco, the biggest one of them all, the Canadian miner.
It has done, I think it has done like 10x since the COVID low. That's amazing.
This was
So,
five, and it went all the way to 50.
yeah, that's amazing.
So it's been astonishing, obviously.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at what it did. The golden bottom band was the COVID crash. The top band was here. So it's almost like it wanted to crash, even though it was COVID. It was due to COVID. It really found the low at the golden bottom band. Then we rallied to that golden top band. As you can see, third touch. We broke out in 2021, end of 2021, back tested once, back tested twice, and then it formed this green, very large triangle, spectacularly precise. And then we broke out. Well, that was in June last year. And that was actually when we first, I think August, when we made our first video in August. We had already broken out. And I said, I'm going to get to the red top band, and I can never give a time. And I still believe it's going to get to the red top band at some point. It's already very close to the highs of 2007, which was its all-time high at 56. The all-time was at 56, and we got all the way to 50. So it was only another 10% to go before it reached the all-time high. Back here, uranium market, obviously we had 2011 crash with the Fukushima. The market, or the uranium or nuclear energy outlook was not even close to today. I think there are so many power plants that are being built in China, in India, and all over the world. I think the demand is much, much stronger. I'm not sure about the supply side. because I don't do fundamental analysis. I leave it for the other people. But many of the fundamentalists would be agreeing what we can see here. Obviously, it's also marked with the price action, and basically the lines show us what the big money is doing. Not smart money, but big money. The big money is buying this, has been buying this big time. And I think all these small miners have maybe 10, 15, $20 million ones. They will become $500 million at the end of this secular bull market.
Nice.
That's how I see it. And I think some of them have already made huge amounts, but I think there is more to come. So Cameco, as I said, it had run up all the way to 50. And we are, I believe, inside this red uptrend. And inside this red uptrend, there is this blue one that has originated or started somewhere in the 2022 December. So if we look at the daily chart, you can see this blue one. I was actually hoping that it would break that blue top band, smash through, and maybe a little bit faster get to that red top band around 90, 100, but that didn't happen. So that blue bottom band has two touches here, and this is a textbook uptrend inside the red one. So that red one should be holding as long as, should be staying intact for me to say, okay, this bull market has, this is a small correction and we will continue. If we break it, I would say probably we're up for a deeper correction. The blue bottom band on the Cameco is around $40. Okay, this is US dollars. If we reach to 40, 39, 40, I'm expecting another run all the way to the blue top band, maybe ultimately break that to the upside. Let's have a look at the energy fuels. This is a bit critical. I think in the last video we made, I mentioned about, do we have to cover all of the long-term ones? Because we may run out of time, but
Yeah,
either way.
I think you just go for the shorter term stuff, because previously they can check the old videos. So yeah.
Okay, this red support held at the COVID. We broke the golden resistance and back tested it. Then we broke the black, the red. And if we look at the daily chart, you can see the daily red resistance that was broken. It's getting back tested right here. The green one is a perfect bull flag. 3 touches on the bottom, 3 touches on the top. And this is the 4th one. And it's actually pushing it to break it. That's why I think this coming week is going to be extremely important. The energy fuels has to recover without breaking this green bottom band, and the red has to recover, stay inside the blue uptrend. Blue uptrend is a speculative one. We have only one touch here, so it has to really bounce, confirm it, or acknowledge this blue bottom band together with the red and green. That's why I think what it's going to do on Monday is very important. It has to bounce, get to the green top band, and rally to new highs. This is at a very critical level. The uranium royalty, UROI, in the last video we made, it had already broken, I think, this little blue bull flag. And actually, I told my members to buy this here because I said this blue resistance break is going to take us all the way to new highs, but it's now back testing it. Obviously, we have a large gap here and there. I don't really depend on the gaps on individual stocks. So some people say, oh yeah, all these gaps are going to get filled. No, absolutely not. Gaps don't necessarily get filled on individual stocks, because otherwise there are hundreds, thousands of gaps on every single stock that is not going to get filled. So, but either way, if this blue support, you can see it's basically pushing against this broken blue resistance. And I think without breaking that green bottom band, at some point is going to start to pushing again. We are at 285. And I think the minimum target, because that's where the bull flag was broken, this golden bull flag that had already so many touches on confirming touches on both sides, and the red broken resistance, as you can see, 2 touches. I think we're going to head towards 556 once this stock starts to run again. And I don't think that green bottom band is going to be broken. URNM, which is the uranium miners ETF. There's also this URA, but URNM, I guess it's a little bit newer than URA. It had broken the green bull flag and the red internal bull flag. We broke it, back tested, and it ran, and it got to a new high anyway. And as you can see here, we have, if I can mark it with a kind of rectangle, right? So this level was a resistance for quite some time, right? So many touches on this level. We broke it, back tested, and it's back testing it again. Not only that, if we look at the 4-hourly chart, a little bit more short term, the blue support is getting tested. This is why I keep saying this next week is very important. The blue bottom band, and it's getting tested. The top band has only 1 touch, so it's not really a channel yet. But more importantly, that diagonal red resistance was back tested here. It's getting back tested again. The red top band has to be broken. If it gets to the red and then break it to the upside, the minimum target would be around 70 plus. So we are at 52. That's why I think URNM, the ETF, has to stay inside the blue and stay above this golden, very major resistance zone that has already been broken. So I think it will. So that's my guess at the moment. And URNJ, this is the uranium junior miners, the blue support, perfect test on that green plus blue support. We broke out of the red bull flag. We ran to that green resistance, back tested it, went to that golden top band, reversed there. It's back testing that green support one more time. Again, this week, very important. It has to continue rally to that golden top band and smash it. As long as it stays above this blue support, I will stay very bullish on the junior miners as well. URG is probably going to test. So that's also, you can see there's a lot of resistance zone here. We broke it. We back tested it. And I think, like if we put it like this, a bit more clearer, right? It's back testing this level and it's back testing it again. This blue line is just a standalone support. I believe we can put maybe like a rail here, okay? And sometimes one single line doesn't do it. It's just have to, sometimes it's kind of a little bit sloppy support. You can see here quite a few touches on that support. As long as that one holds and this golden support holds, we have we should be heading towards new highs this week and the next couple of weeks. And obviously this golden broken resistance, the green resistance was broken, so everything is still looking very bullish to me. Did we have, just a second, maybe I might have deleted some bull flag here. No, it wasn't really a bull flag there. Or maybe was it? Just a second.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, arguably that red one was a bull flag.
Yeah.
This red one, not the very clean one, but it's still a bull flag that has been broken. And that's why I'm still leaning very bullish on URG. This is UR Energy. URA is the larger or maybe the older uranium ETF. And we tested, I mean, we broke that green resistance, then COVID came, we made a big crash, then rallied. You can see that level was 6 and it rallied all the way to 33 for an ETF to go X is something really impressive.
Yeah. Nice.
The red resistance was broken. The golden support held. So that was kind of a triangle here. And the golden top band may hold and cause another pullback. But what matters here is this blue downtrend, even though it was a very small pullback at the top band, it's getting back tested here. So if we start a recovery from here, touch the golden top band, maybe even ignore it, or maybe pull back and then break it, I think the target is going to be that black top band around 670 plus. UEC is one of the best ones. The red bull flag was broken back in 2021. I have big holdings on the UAC. This is the COVID crash, around 35 cents, and it went to 8. So that was more than 20-fold. And we are inside this golden gigantic uptrend. Yeah, 2 touches on both sides. The red resistance was broken, and then the green little one was broken after the big red. And do we have a kind of a spin-off channel here? Or maybe I can argue that it's something like this. Okay. So this golden one, it's internal support. As you can see, the top band, we may get a touch on the green bottom band, which is going to be around 7 cents, 20, 7 cents, 10, and then rally to the green top band and break it to the upside, possibly even break that golden top band at some point, because the golden larger channel is our guidance.
Okay.
That golden uptrend, I think, is, yeah, depending on how fast it gets there, but it should get eventually over 20 plus, and we are at 7. This is physical uranium, UUN, and I thought maybe it's going to get to the red top band and reverse, but it didn't get there. But it may get there if it stays inside this blue. You can see that golden resistance touch and quite a few touches there. That was a major breakout. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Broke it, back tested, and it rallied on. So what I have here is something like this, all right? Yeah. If the blue bottom band holds, right, if it gets there and if it holds, I think we're going to get at least to that red top band, which is around 37. We're at 31. Either way, this is a gigantic uptrend, and I don't think it's going to be ending anytime soon. About pullbacks, I mean, markets never go in one line. I think
True.
many uranium miners or uranium bulls are getting worried about every single pullback, but I'm not really worried. And actually, I always say, buy the dips, but if you want to buy more, just buy more. Don't sell it. Don't try to pick the tops, because loads of people try to pick the tops, and they quite a few members are telling me that they regret selling at some point, because once the market starts to run, you can't buy it, because that's psychology. If you have sold something cheaper, you can't buy it more expensive. That's just much harder to do.
A good point. Good point.
Yeah, the NXC, the next gen energy, the red top band, you can see this was a gigantic bull flag. An upsloping bull flag was broken, back tested. I think it's inside this blue uptrend, and it's getting tested on the bottom band. And if it does hold here, and the red support, obviously, as long as they stay intact, and we should be having more upside all the way to 10 plus. We are at 743. Mega uranium, this is one of the gigantic ones. Mega uranium, golden sideways channel, right? 2 touches here, 2016, 2020. This is the high of 14. This is the high of 21, 22. The blue bull flag was broken in, last year, end of last year, even back tested. Now the golden top band is broken and it's getting back tested. So MGA, I have holdings, and I think it's going to keep on running, possibly all the way to 153, you name it. The high, the ultimate high, or all-time high, was at 8. So is it going to get there like this? So it could actually, if I, that's the ultimate target, actually. We are at 40 cents, and it could get to $8. So there is that. I don't want to do LTBR, but I'm
No,
gonna
it's a
just
weird one. Yeah.
light bridge. It's the worst
Yeah.
one. But maybe, just maybe, one day it's going to break out of this red downtrend. But so far it's been lagging big time. ISO, I think I covered this in the on Twitter. The red top band together with the golden, I said this is going to start a pullback, and that's actually the only one that signaled a reversal very, very accurately. The other ones were already making highs. They had already broken their bull flags. I couldn't see very clearly, apart from Kameko hitting a proper resistance. But this one was a double resistance, that golden and red. This is perfection. And it came down. Is it going to touch the golden and then rally to break the red? So the red channel is a textbook bull flag. You can see 3 touches on both sides. This is September 2021. Any move beyond 545, maybe 570, would be a mega buy signal.
Oh, yes.
So, and actually, if it comes to the golden bottom band and we see a bounce, that would be actually an even cheaper buying chance, which is going to be around 370. This is GoviX, which is kind of a penny stock, and it hasn't really performed like the others, but just recently came to my attention because the green bull flag, that downtrend, which has formed since 2021, is recently broken out. The red resistance is holding, 3 touches on that. If we get a back test on the green, we break that red, I think the minimum target is going to be around 80 cents. We are at 18 cents. So this could go fourfold
5x, yeah.
if it can break that red top band or red resistance. This is fission uranium, FCU. The green resistance was broken and back tested. You can see this one very close. This one was a proper back test. Then it broke out of the blue, very large bull flag, and it got to a new high. So that mission is complete. But is the upside complete? I don't think so. I think we are going to keep on running. So I'm going to remove this one. This is a little bit confusing, but yeah, do it like this. Yeah, something like that. The red top band is the ultimate target, which is way higher. I mean, obviously, it has to really break that golden top band, which already has quite a few touches. If we switch it on the daily, you'll see it better. This is a little bit, I think, a software error. But yeah, that golden top band has to be broken. Maybe we get a touch on the golden bottom band right there and then rally. But either way, the break out of the blue bull flag is extremely bullish, and the red channel, 2 touches on both sides, is our guidance. I think FCU is going to keep on running. Are we running out of time, Casper?
I think it's fine for now. I'll let you know, Bora. Just keep going. It's
okay.
Perfect. So
yeah. This is Encore Energy. We have, I think, that red top band, the red bottom band has only one touch. So if it comes to the red bottom band and bounces off that level, that would become a gigantic uptrend. But more importantly, just recently, not so recent, was it in, November last year, it broke out of the green bull flag. I think that's one of the coverages that I had done before.
yeah.
This golden resistance zone has to be broken. We have this triangle, which is, you know, getting tested right here, it didn't really bounce off the golden bottom band. So I don't call it a support break if it hasn't tested for the third time, bounced, and then break. This is just a line through two lows unless the market reacts on the third touch. Here it doesn't. What I would be looking into would be this one and this internal. So this is where it started. It climbed. So if it comes to the golden bottom band, I would be expecting a big rally to start. The green channel was a perfect bull flag. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches, broke out. You can see bottom band, pretty good bull flag. And I think eventually we're going to keep on rallying. And DYL, Deep Yellow Limited. So again, one of my, you know, not one of my holdings, but somebody, asked me about this. There are quite a few miners, junior miners that I wasn't aware of. So as long as people ask me, I try to cover them in my daily videos or the uranium videos that I occasionally make. The green top band right here, and of course the blue top band, they are the major resistance zones. So the green one hasn't been broken. As you can see here, it's stuck at the moment right there. The red resistance was broken and back tested. This gigantic base has been broken, which suggests that the green and blue, the blue one is a potential resistance and the green one is holding at the moment. If it can break 230, I mean, it would clear that green and blue. If it can clear 230, then I think it has very big upside. Initially, obviously, to that green top band, I think it would be, it would be something like, that green internals. So that green top band, maybe another pullback and a break to the upside would be a very good one. And the all-time high on this one is from year 2000 at 120. And we are at 140. This every chart here that I'm covering is, by the way, on log scale. So how can it be as 120 and here we are at 140? It's because of the log scale. I'm not going to explain what log scale is. Just look it up. I mean, for the viewers, I know you do. I know you know, Casper.
Yeah, actually, you made me change to log scale like half a year ago, 1 year ago, maybe. And it definitely took some time to getting used to. Definitely longer term, but again, I would highly recommend you looking at log scale on the long time on the long time frames. It will change your entries and your trading by miles. So
it takes care of the power of multiples. If a market has gone 5-10 times, you can't see anything with the linear scale. Only log scale can show you trends and channels and etc. So there is that. So Denison Mines, that black resistance eventually got broken. The blue, this is the COVID crash. DNN, one of my holdings as well. Look, this here, that blue bull flag was broken, and I think it is going to get all the way to the new highs at 13, 14, 15, you name it. So that golden top band is very much in line with the all-time high. Once this stock gets going, and I think it will, it already made, I don't know, from 18 cents all the way to 190. So that's tenfold already.
Yeah, nice.
ASPI, this is the one you were asking, Caspar. This here, that golden support is spectacularly precise, right? I think you actually showed me this chart initially.
Yes. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
And you got me interested. So that golden support is, well, perfect, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we recently broke that diagonal resistance. I wouldn't, I tend to not to take it all the way here. Normally this was already a resistance and it's back test. It got to new highs. Is it going to stay? Just a second. Is it going to form a channel? and reach all the way to that golden top band that I just said, that I just showed, is all the way to 10. So we are at 2. I think hard to say. As long as this double support holds. So I'm going to put this in blue to make a distinction. Yeah, this is a speculative trend because only one touch on the top. So as long as this golden and blue supports hold, and the level would be around 240 for, I don't know, if it drops to 230, then I would say yes, that they are broken. But we are at 284, and I think there is a good chance that it's going to keep on climbing. Paladin from Australia, massive breakout. This is 2021, 2 touches on both sides of the channel, large bull flag, it's broken. So it's a long-term buy, this one, Paladin. And it already had broken out of this red gigantic downtrend back in 2021, like all the others. And this blue channel is broken, which suggests that we're going to keep on climbing, possibly all the way to new all-time highs, which is at 9. So, I mean, this base is broken, and that's why I think it's a very, very convincing buy signal right here. LOT, which is Lotus Resources Limited. Again, I didn't know about this one until someone asked me. The red channel is a bull flag that has been broken recently, which suggests we are going to keep on climbing. And at the minimum target is a new high, but I think it is going to have more upside once this entire market starts moving again. BMN, which is Bannerman Energy from Aussie, from down under. The golden top band was broken and it got back tested 5 times before it started rallying again. The red resistance was broken and the golden little bull flag, not so little, but compared to this one is little. It was broken to the upside. I'm going to show you on the 4-hourly chart a little bit more closer. That blue resistance was broken too, which is why I said, it's so safe to buy it at the golden and blue resistance. Break, back test. This is technical analysis, nothing else, but it's price action. It shows us what the big money is doing. And it's obviously that green top band has held as a major resistance here. This is from September. And this is, January, this is February. It really has to break that green top band. If it can move beyond 425, then it's feast time. It's party time. I have holdings on BMN, by the way. Actually, its CEO has contacted me.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah, he saw my charts and then he contacted me, and now they're sending me some newsletters.
1 second, Burak, just go back to the Bannerman.
Yeah.
That breakout of that red parallel channel right there. I actually also, at least on my channel here, I said that this is one of the best breakout that I could see across the board at that moment in time, late summer 2023. And just look at the move that we have had after we had that 2 years long consolidation and then boom, right? So beautiful.
Yeah, after these back tests, you run,
perfect.
Pull back and then break it to the upside. What more do you need?
Yeah, it's perfect. It's lovely.
And,
it's just
it's just everything. It was aligned.
Yeah.
And Western Uranium, Vanadium, WEC, the green resistance was broken. That is not the not the most precise one, but it is good enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see once it breaks, it's kind of an explosion, and it has more upside all the way to the blue top band. We are at 2, and I think it's ultimately going to get to 15. So
nice.
But of course, it has to get to the red top band and maybe stay inside. I don't know. It's hard to say anything before it happens, because what we do is react to charts. No, we don't. I don't do any prophecies here. We react to price action. And I think that red support has to hold for it to keep on going all the way to at least 5, which would be a new high above the highs of September 21. Last chart is, yeah, we have 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes. Yeah, so that's perfect.
Yeah. Last chart is the blue downtrend. Yeah, this is AEC, Enfield Energy from Canada. This gigantic downtrend. You can see here the power of log scale.
Yes.
So the all-time high is 44, and the very minimum, they were almost going bust, I guess, is 4 cents. And you can't really plot anything with linear scale on this chart. But when you put it on the log scale, there is order in this entire massive downtrend that has just been broken. When did it break? In August of last year. Broke it, got to the red top band, and just recently it also has broken that red top band. This is a penny stock. So if you want to buy this, go easy, okay? I mean, it's come down from $44 to 4 cents. They were not doing well, obviously. But these kinds of stocks, they move a lot once they start moving, okay? And you can see there is heavy volume, well, since here, but it's already getting really much heavier since the breakout. So I think we may have something here. So this is one of the, well, more speculative ones, together with the light bridge, the LTBR. Those are the 2 stocks that have done terribly. This is the light bridge and the AEC. But once they are out and running, they can be spectacular to catch. All right.
Nice.
So, well, less than a minute. I think good timing.
Perfect timing. So yeah, I think the name of the game, long term, extremely bullish still. Short term here, the next few weeks might be a bit bumpy, but definitely fundamentals and technicals looks fantastic long term on the monthly and the weekly chart. So with that said, Burak, let's just close it here. And hopefully, if you like what Burak do, check his Twitter, check his webpage and all that good stuff. You know where to find him. So thank you, Burak, once again.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for having me, Kasper.
Yeah, bye, guys.
Bye.